Good morning, everyone. Rock Johnson coming at you live from warm, sunny California. I took a blood pressure reading and I'm had a slight panic attack. I'm still trying to recover. It said 143 over 121, which is like go to the hospital. But I've retaken it 3 times and like I don't know, 115 over 77, 109 over 75, and like 121 over 84. Like, what the hell, bro? I need to bust out that other. It's a fancy looking blood pressure machine, too. I don't know. This thing may suck some balls. I bought another one. I need to test it. Maybe I just had a spike. I am pretty pissed off at Twitter right now. Long story. Yesterday we spent a lot of time talking about X and how I changed my account and then I started getting ads, even though I'm still, man, 4 people, three likes already. You guys are bringing the heat. So I changed my account and I started getting ads on my stupid phone, and I'm like, what the hell, dude? This is supposed to be valid till January. So I flipped it back to Premium Plus, but I accidentally hit the yearly, and I'm like, oh shit! And then I switched it back to the monthly. They immediately charged me like $400 on my credit card. So I sent a message into their support. Oh, we're going to escalate this. This will take a few days. Yeah, that's what happens when you run a skeleton crew. That the application's gone. The only thing good about X for the most part is Grok. But at $40 a month, are you out of your mind for I want to switch to Gemini, but I don't know, it's whatever. It's not whatever, but it's whatever. Frustrating. It's frustrating to say the least. I told myself I wasn't going to complain about this morning. Was the first thing I do. That's how. Anyway, let's get into the stock market. Big things happening with Jimmy. Ricky should be happy. Holy crap, bro. What happened? Did Trump open his mouth? Is Bitcoin tanking? Looks like. I mean, literally, bro. This was looking fine 40 minutes ago when I was doing what I was doing. What the fudge? Thinking about selling some Tesla and buying some Jimmy. I don't know what the shit I'm going to do now. Trump had to say something. Like, that's the only. Oh, wait. No? I don't know, bro. Bitcoin 1087. It's not down that much. Why is Coinbase down? Maybe it's just Coinbase down and the market is fine. Why is Coinbase down so much? If I say that 47 times, why is Coinbase down so much? An answer will appear, right? Chris in the house. Sell all your stocks for sold. That's not going to happen. Good morning, brother. All right. 0, 0. Good morning for, we'll say, stock market. Welcome to the Rumble. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? I was thinking about you because Charles Haskinson was talking about, I don't know, he talked to Vivek and he said Vivek would make a good governor of Ohio. Is he the governor or is he going to run for governor? I didn't. You like that guy? We like that guy? Welcome to the Rumble. Coinbase down $8. We got the E-mini S&P up 16. We got the NASDAQ up 94. Some news must come out on Coinbase. He's good for crypto. Coin down 3%. Can't make this up. Can't make what up? I hate it when people say can't make this shit up. A retarded saying that retards say. Just in, coin to join the S&P 500. Pre-FMO. Yeah, but it's only coin. And I mean, Tesla was down a hair. NASDAQ's up 80. E-mini S&P's up 16. Bonds have been up nicely. That's good. They're down 15 ticks today, though, back down to 112. Yeah, Powell's going to speak today. Ethereum's holding in there, pushing the 2,700. We need Ethereum to break out, bros. I don't care what team you're on. You want Ethereum to break out so that we can all eat. If you're not rooting for Ethereum, if you're like, if your invest answers, Ethereum's going to go to zero, Solana's better. Okay, dumbass. Something had to happen with coin, and the news just isn't broke yet. Rendered price drops 8% on Coinbase delisting FUD. Remember when Render was the hot ticket? I haven't thought about this one in a minute. Oh, so this was some bullshit because they moved from Ethereum to Solana. To 270. They got an upgrade. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Everyone's talking about Jimmy. Jimmy bought like 4,000 Bitcoin. Let's save that for a second. Let's see what we got. Dollar headed back up a little bit. Bonds down 12 ticks. SPXM2 green. Racing towards that line. Possibly that line of doom. We get up here, it's going to be scary, bros. Excuse me. MicroStrategy down 7. Semp up $3. We got to move Jimmy up to Bitcoin stocks now. They're playing the MicroStrategy buying Bitcoin. They were up higher in pre-market. I think they got to like $37. Yeah. 36.5. I'm happy for Ricky. It's good that he gets a win every now and then because he's one of the worst stock traders I've ever seen in my life. And that guy delivers shit sandwich platters. I deliver silver platters. He delivers crap platters. Big platters full of big craps. You get it instead of Big Macs? You want them Rock Johnson silver platters. UNH 296. This one's going to be interesting. Do you like this? Could be a play that I think will recover. One thing I was looking at recently that blew my mind. Remember CrowdStrike? This mofo made a serious security blunder, and everyone thought this thing was going to zero. $402. They pushed some code that caused a lot of problems with major companies. I had to deal with some of the fallout myself. This thing plummeted July 9th to August 5th. Within 1 month, it was down 50%. Yeah, if Velez remember that, Velez drives trucks and he remembers this shit, bro. Yeah, it's all-time high. Less than a year later, their revenue blew doors off. Everyone's forgiven them. Another one that goes through this is Tesla, dude. If you haven't learned, it was the end of the world for Tesla. They were blowing up Tesla outlets or car dealerships, lighting them on fire, firebombing them, keying Teslas left and right. That's died down quite a bit. Now Tesla's screaming again. Buy Tesla when everyone. This is the best buy the blood in the street stock out there. But ride her till she bucks, bro. Do I think it's a good time to invest now? Probably. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, Tesla is going to be multi-trillion-dollar company. What's Tesla's market cap? $1.1 trillion. So fairly safe company, a little bit volatile. It's probably going to be a 5 to trillion, which sounds insane. Market cap in the next 5 to 10 years. A lot of that is just me talking, right? We don't know what's going to. If we could go into a major freaking recession and this thing can go to 2 billion, and then it takes, if we have a bubble, that reset shit. That's what's scary. So, I mean, you got to be ready. We look at that SPX M2 and this potential bubble. This is the .com. It went up, went down, blasted through it, and then crashed. Went up, went down, blast through it, and then crash. Could happen. We're a lot better at manipulating and things now. The deficit's a concern. A lot of concerns. So, I mean, if this happens, Tesla could be worth 50 billion, 100 billion. That's when you would want to load the boat if you hadn't already. But I don't really my investment thesis isn't sit around and sit on a bunch of cash waiting for black swan events. I have no idea. We're due for a black swan event, I guess. We had one at the end, basically 89, so 1990, 1999, 2008. We're due. But we're a couple 100,000 years overdue for a super volcano eruption in whatchamacallit. Not Yosemite, the other one. It starts with the Y, doesn't it? So, hey, Boo Boo! Where's Boo Boo hang out? I'm not going to continue until I remember Yosemite, Yucatan, Old Faithful. Oh, bros. I'm pretty sure it starts with the Y, doesn't it? No, you guys want the guy. You want this to come to a screeching halt. You gotta bail me out, bros. Hey, boo boo. Let's get some picnic baskets. I used to wake up every morning, go to work, construction in the hot sun. Wake up, watch some Yogi Bear in something National Forest, and eat some cereal. Watch Yogi Bear. My best friend had always fallen out asleep out on the couch, and I would wake his ass up. He'd get so mad. He'd like, bitch, you guys are killing me this morning. Is there no one here? Picnic baskets. Jason in the house. How you doing, bro? What's the name of the? I don't want to Google it. I either want to remember it or you guys bail me out. It's not Yosemite. It's Yosemite. It's yearly. I never been there. I always wanted to go there. About time. Thank you. Yellowstone. There's even a famous show on that, and I can't remember. Ugh. I'm gonna do another blood pressure check. That one reading, I legit had a panic attack. Hey, boo boo. How you doing, Jason?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. It's Asian Pacific American Heritage Month. I'm celebrating by sharing facts and stories from the community. If you want to celebrate with me, just say Happy Asian Pacific American Heritage Month.
That just raised my blood pressure. I don't know if you heard that, but Google. I said, how you doing, Jason? And then Google started saying, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. That's National Asian Heritage Month. Who gives a shit? I mean, I didn't mean to sound insensitive to Asians, but it could be National 125 over 82. It could be National White Guy Month, and I would say who gives a shit. It can be National Anything Month, and unless it's National Altcoins Go to the Moon Month, I don't care, bro. All right, Coinbase down $7. Still no reason why. Alpha report is up. Oh, talk about things no one gives a shit about. Read some article about Bitcoin being easier to hack with quantum computers. Okay. How's Jimmy doing? $33. It's crashing. MicroStrategy 364. Bitcoin crashing. I don't know why. Probably that stupid ass trader. Nasdaq only up 20. S&P only up 10. Looks like we're dipping. No real news. Pre-FMOC dip, says Chris, I guess. Kind of sucks. A trader just bought 1 million of coin calls. The 250 strike, or the 260. Interesting. Is that forming an ascending triangle? Let's go. Coin negative 3%. Can't make this up. Other news coming out is Circle is IPO, and I think we talked about that a little bit yesterday. All right, let's talk about Jimmy a little bit, and then we'll talk about the Poo Poo Report. New news. Jimmy announced they bought like 4,000 Bitcoin. Ryan Cohen. I'm tempted to play. This. Let me see. Uh-oh. Hey. I wanted to reach out and ask for the Pittsburgh. Someone just texted me. I wanted to reach out and ask for the Pittsburgh Verizon Internet account login. I don't know who this is. Fuck me, bro. I think this might be a valid request. Because I did help someone set an internet account up in Pittsburgh. I don't remember who that was. Usually that would seem like a scam message. Locations. Okay. Contacts. That dude needs to email me. Fucking kidding me? I don't know, bro. That project's closed.
With the 4-month vol where it is, I kind of think if you're going to do an iron condor here, Tony, you got to trade. You got to trade June or May or May's. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't want to be short June vol, so
Yeah.
Especially a 60-point move in dollar.
Pretty much get some tariff easing.
You know, that rigorous academic process. I mean, even if I went to podiatry, it was like, you call me Dr. Scholes. Like, let's go down. Bonds. Maybe the yields fell. Stablecoin giant looks to tap into growing optimism around crypto.
like who would buy this stock?
What's Bitcoin doing this morning?
Bitcoin is hanging its hat around 110-ish area. It's 199 right now. It's had a very tight range of about $1,000 last night.
Also, seeing news come across the wire that GME is buying Bitcoin as just part of its strategy. The stock's up around 4% this morning.
Tom Sosnoff loves that GME is buying Bitcoin. He loves Ryan Cohen.
I'm not sure how many coins they bought. I literally just saw it come across, and I was like, "Oh, love that for them."
I absolutely think. I think it's the most.
They purchased 4,710 Bitcoin, and they put out a press release about it.
They want to be the baby. They want to be a baby.
They want to be
strategy. Yeah, the baby strategy.
It's so funny that Ryan Cohen. I mean, he's such a douche.
Okay.
And like that's the strategy. Like, who would buy this stock? The stock's up more today than the
Street loves it.
stock, douche.
Okay.
Brian Cohn, I mean, he's such
Hmm.
a douche.
Okay.
And like, that's the strategy. Like, who would buy this stock? The stock's up more today than the
Street loves it.
like,
Loves
how
it.
can your stock go up because you bought Bitcoin? That's the
He
same thing as your stock
hates
going up.
he hates that MicroStrategy model. He hates Ryan Cohen. I don't know, or Ryan Cohen. I don't know if that guy's a douche or not. He does come across as a bit of a douche. What do you need to do to my Jimmy? You can't make this shit up. Ricky with the callback. Are you gonna buy the Circle IPO? Hell to the Nizzo. I ain't buying that shit, bro. IPOs are usually, when you buy them, they usually don't work out for a while. I think the only one I can remember offhand recently that did okay after its IPO is Reddit. Usually they go down, they go up real quick and then they crash for like a couple years or whatever. I think Reddit did okay. One of the rare exceptions. Even that one IPO'd in March and then crashed down in April. But it came back within a few months and then it crashed again. And then it took about 6-7 months. Usually you'll see about, but then it just like went up really, and now it's back down. Like, I think Ripple's going to buy Circle. You're Kool-Aid sipping. Kool-Aid sipper. Kool-Aid sipper. How much Bitcoin did GME buy in dollar amount? I don't know if I said it, but Ricky in the house, Peter in the house. 500, it was estimated only 513 million. Oh, that seems pretty. I thought it was, they bought billions worth. 4,000 times on, yeah, about 500 million. What is their market cap? $15 billion? Oh no, I am not touching that. I mean, they own 500 million in Bitcoin and they're worth 15 billion. What does GME do again? They sell used video games. What is their yearly revenue? $3.8 billion. 27% decline, and that's just going to go down. Are they doing, what is their primary business? That wasn't a very well worded question, but retail sell video games and related merchandise, physical and online stores, video game products, new and pre-owned, collectibles and merchandise, peripherals. I'm 8 GME sitting in, yeah, I think they are sitting on 5 billion, but 5 billion, like everyone tells me, oh, it's sitting on cash, you're just lighting it on fire with inflation. What is MSTR market cap and how much Bitcoin do they own in dollar amount? So GME's worth 30 times more than the amount of Bitcoin that they own and have a failing business model. MicroStrategy has a $115 billion market cap. They own 33 billion. They're worth 4 times more, roughly. 3.5 to 4 times more than the amount of Bitcoin that they own. You got a lot of people jumping on this GME bandwagon. And good. I hope it brings retail dumbasses in. It was a dying business, but the short squeeze bought it to the... Yeah, that was 4 years ago, dude. They're still trying to ride on those coattails. I mean, hopefully it brings retail back into crypto and we moon and then we dump. I'm okay with that. Do I think GME... A lot of people are talking about GME. It's getting a little bit of buzz. Even stupid Gladiator has stopped talking about MicroStrategy and God can't. GME calls are soaring. GME is a beauty. The G in GME stands for God candles. Massive volume flowing through GME. GME is about to moon and no one seems to care. I think, do I think this is a good investment, GME? Hey, if you want to gamble, go for it. I'm not doing it. Buy the rumor, sell the news. What's going to happen from here? I don't know, dude. This is not a good investment. You can gamble and you might, like, what is it? Again, its market cap is 30 times the amount of Bitcoin it owns and a failing business model. That's declining. It declined 30%. No one's buying used video games anymore. Everything's digital downloads. Oh, Roaring Kitty's supposed to be on the board. Roaring Kitty is kind of like this generation's weird version of freaking alternate ego of... Who's that dumb? The big short guy. He got lucky because he bet big and the economy crashed. Someone's always betting big that the economy's going to crash, and eventually, lightning strikes. Roaring Kitty caused a massive short squeeze on a shit stock during a time when the money printer was never printed as much money. You know what I'm saying? Like trillions got flooded into the system. It was a perfect storm. And now Roaring Kitty's some kind of genius. I mean, he's cool. I like him. He seems like a likable guy. But he's no Jordan Belfort. And Jordan Belfort's barely a Jordan Belfort. You don't know who Jordan Belfort is. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. What's that guy's name? Big Short. My brain's only firing on about 4 cylinders. Big Short, bro. Michael Burry. What's a better movie, The Big Short or The Wolf of Wall Street? Easy answer. All right, let's see where we're sitting at. SPX down 3, NASDAQ up 4. Yes, this is pre-FMOC jitters. Coinbase down 9. Tesla down 60 cents. Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, of course, Wolf of Wall Street's the better movie. They're both great movies, but in fact, Trading Places is better than The Big Short. Not sure why I'm still following John Najarian. Not Tehanyu says IDF killed Hamas leader. Well, that's going to cause some problems. Hypertrader adds margin. And this is why Bitcoin, every time this guy goes long, they try and take him out. Jimmy seems like intelligent psyops to me. What do you mean, like intelligent psyops? Explain. All right, let's look at the Poo Poo. NVIDIA is a big catalyst after the market close. Will beat and justify. When's their earnings? Oh, must be today. Earnings after the close. Fed minutes at 11. There's little that could derail markets here. Delay, no one cares. Worst case, recession, layoff talk. 7 a.m. Richmond Fed. What 7:30 Dallas Fed? Both above could beat. Someone buying the dip on Enphase, assuming Senate will cut down the big beautiful bill, which Musk criticized. Yeah, Musk isn't a big fan of this big beautiful bill. I don't know much about it, but he said that they're increased the spending and it's undoing everything Doge has done. I prefer FICO, which fell another 10%. What does that even mean? Your credit score? Bigger upside today. Tesla continuing. Major enthusiasm about Elon valuation, but return of Elon break of 347 is bullish enough. That being said, I think if we're going to have a red day, it might be today. Oh, kudos for him. He didn't talk about trailing stops. We might have to give this one a decent score. People get nervous. All time. You know what? I mean, it's a pretty, not a lot going on here. Pretty small report. I don't know how you can put alpha up every day. I don't know that this should be called the alpha report. This is the morning brief? Are there other briefs? You have to pay for those? You have to pay for this? But I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 6 poop. 6 craps out of 10. A 6 crap report. A 6 poo poo. Not bad. I mean, there wasn't much there. That's probably part of why it was so good. Probably see 360 at some point. Jimmy? You'll probably see Jimmy at 360 or Tesla. What do you like? What are you talking about? You're all over the place, Chris. Hey, boo boo. Let's get into crypto, I guess. Tesla's green. Are we turning this frown upside down? Jimmy should have sold. Such wisdom, short and sweet. It wasn't a bad report today. I'll give him that, bro. I will give him that. All right. Bitcoin 107.9. Yuck. They're going for that well. Everything's down. No reason. No reason whatsoever. Just to buy the dip? I mean, I'm not buying it. Kind of sucks. Find it tougher and tougher to get out of bed every day with these crypto prices, bro. You got nothing on TV to watch. I started rewatching Entourage. I mean, come on, bro. There is nothing to watch on TV. I don't know, bro. You ever watch Entourage? When I asked him that, I was wondering when I asked him that. So it was September 2024. That means that's when I watched it. It hasn't even been a year. I just finished rewatching Silicon Valley, bro. I think it's been less than a year since I watched that. There is nothing. I really like Murderbot, but that show is basically a 2-hour movie that they broke up into 20-minute chunks. So far, what I can tell, it's like cliffhanger too. The show's 20 minutes. You feel like you're getting ready to go to commercial break, and no, it's just the end of the show and a cliffhanger usually. I was really digging My Friends and Neighbors or whatever. That show was supposed to be about some guy losing his job and robbing everyone, but he's only robbed a couple people, and it's just turned into this like shit show. I was pretty excited about Poker Face, but I liked the first episode, and now that show seems dumb as shit. I watched that new movie on Apple yesterday about the Fountain of Youth. Oh, that's with the guy from The Office, I think. That looks so freaking stupid. Jason, do you ever give a good recommendation? I bet the next words out of your mouth was that movie was horrible. It blows your mind how bad it was? I mean, there's no way that movie was any good. John Krasinski or whatever his Krasansky, what's his name? It blows your mind they paid him so much to make a shitty movie. It blows. Exactly. There's no way that was any good. I've seen the trailers for it several times, and every time they show the trailer, my blood pressure goes up because it looks so bad. Have you watched Murderbot yet? I'm telling you, that show's good. At the first 5 to 10 minutes of that show, you're going to be like, this seems really cheesy. But it is good. You might want to wait, though. Wait till you can just freaking... Wait until I tell you whether or not it's worth watching, and that way you can just watch it all in one night, like no problem. It'd take less than the same time it would take you to watch a movie, probably. I can't remember the last time I saw a good new movie. I'm gonna get a VO3 or Neo or Blod. What's the name of that account? Wait. Use get access. No. And Microsoft makes this so hard. You knew what I was doing. I'm spinning up on Windows 11 VM to do some testing of deploying an Azure VPN with a config. Because that's better than talking about crypto. Security questions. Ugh. What is your first pet's name? What is the name of the city you were born in? What is the first name of your oldest cousin? Last 4 movies I've watched have all sucked ass. I'm trying to remember. The last movie I watched is a really good movie, but I only watched half of it. It was Star Trek Next Generation First Contact. Great movie. I've seen it numerous times. I was just bored. Started watching it. New movie? All right, Bitcoin's trying to move back up. New movie. What movies have I watched? I don't know, dude. Oh, one of the newest movies I've watched is probably Deadpool 3 or whatever. That was okay. But I typically can't watch any new movies. They are a hybrid join. I watch Sirens. That sounds familiar. Oh, God. Is this on Netflix? Yeah. This is with, what's his face? Yeah, Kevin Bacon. This looks terrible. I can't. She's annoying. Julianne Moore or whatever. How does she still look like that? 64? Yeah, it looks kind of stupid. Doesn't she have like a British accent or something? For whatever reason, British accents trigger me now. Glenn Howerton. I like him. It was just okay. Yeah, I don't. Oh, this is a show though, isn't it? And the plot looked really stupid. Dark comedy created by Molly Smith, whatever, based on. What's it about, bro? Lavish beach estate, incisive, sexy, and this is not what. John Gringo, 85 in the house. Chaos on Netflix was good. Yeah, this doesn't look like my kind of show. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I watch it. Sometimes shows that don't look like my kind of show turn out being pretty good. I don't know who this Molly Smith Chaos. Sounds stupid. Way to shit on the new guy that chimes in. Chaos. Is that what's his face? I like him. The guy from Independence Day. Yeah, this looked pretty dumb. I do like him though. Jeff Goldblum. I remember like thinking about watching this. It just looks too weird. I don't know. It's got a 7. Oh, I like. Who is that? Aurora. Hey, baby. That's a decent show. Yeah, I like Jeff Goldblum a lot. I don't know. Maybe I check this out. That's a decent. What's better, this or Sirens? I mean, she looks good, bro. Oh, oh, that's the chick from Doctor Who. Looks like she's been through some drugs, bro. She was also on that show. Oh, is that Dudes Kissing? She was also on that show where she was a hooker, call girl or something. Piper, Billy Piper. Come on. That's pretty impressive that I know that's Billy Piper, bro. Because I'm a Doctor Who nerd. Where's she at? She got a small part? Or was that a different show? They don't even... Was that a different show? That was Billy Piper, bro. She looks like she smokes 2 packs a day plus injects heroin. Heroin. Billy Piper. I used to find her sexy as hell, but she looks like she's been through some shit. Doctor Who. That's when Chris Eccleston from Gone in 60 Seconds brought Doctor Who back. He was amazing. Yeah, she's in Chaos. Only 4 episodes. Cassandra, but she wasn't listed. Why not, bro? Fucked up. All right, I might give this a go. She only has a small part. Sirens is a limited series. Chaos is a bunch of episodes. What are you talking about? It's 8 episodes, bro. How long are the episodes? An hour? Max? If I like Greek mythology, I liked it when I was in 4th grade. I found it interesting, like the Iliad and the Odyssey. But I haven't really given it much thought since then. So if there's a bunch of Greek mythology going on, I'm not going to understand it. I need some shows. Like I need hours and hours of content to fill the void, bro. We're getting ready to go into the dog days of summer. It's going to be 105 on Friday. I'm not too happy about that. I need some shit to watch. I rewatched so many shows recently. There's nothing. Maybe I try to go back to Silo. I could make it past the first episode of season. I mean, I barely made it past the first. That show was boring, bro. Usually, I'll watch a semi-okay, boring-ass show just to pass the time. I just like, I don't know. The show I look most forward to is Murder Bots right now. I don't know. This looks interesting. Got Tire Season 2 coming out. I'm excited for that. And there was something else coming out. I was kind of excited. Oh, that show with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That show was dumb as shit, but I liked it. That's coming out in June too. Fubar. That was a decent show. I mean, I guess we're in ramble time, but I'm not even going to put a chapter in. Tires. You like tires? You couldn't get into Silo? It's good, but I don't know. You have to spend, it's like one of those shows where you have to spend a bunch of time watching like podcasts and YouTube videos explaining like what's really going on. It's a little too complicated for my dumb, retarded brain. You got to really pay attention and really get into it. Yeah, I thought you liked that kind of shit. That's what that dumb show on Apple's like. What's the name of that stupid show? An Apple that started off good and went downhill fast. Waffle Party. What's a waffle? Serenity? No, it starts with an S. I think. Maybe not. So it's Serendipity? Severance. The brain's warming up, boys. Ooh, that is not a good print. Paper bag? What's paper bag? My blood pressure reading is all over the place, boys. That mic, what mic feedback? Is this a new thing? What mic feedback, bro? Is there mic issues again? Like, Tadalafil? I've taken that the last 3 days. $115/84. I don't know that I trust this fucking thing. I gotta bust out the other one. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I've taken Tadalafil the last 3 days. I don't feel like taking it today. I get tired of walking around all rocked up. It's hard to walk around the hallways like that. Lots of dents in the drywall. Lots of chips and divots. Excellent show. What feedback, Mr. John? What feedback, Ricky? Was there feedback for a second or because of the blood pressure machine? What are we talking about, bro? Bitcoin 1079. Tesla down $1.50. Coinbase down 11. That's fantastic. Hood down $1. Shardy B talking about blue skies again. More like major resistance. Just a little static. Serious? Is this a new thing? Is this a new thing today? Anyone else hear this? You know, I only notice it at stop signs. Anyone else hear this static? Jason? John Gringo 85? Velez, you there? Mikester? Any Mikester today? What's going on? I don't know if you're trolling me. A microphone check. Why would you only not notice it at stop signs? Mike sounds good on. Thank you, John Gringo. 85. Are you born in 85? Yes. I wonder how I figured that out. Cardano won't stop talking about unlocking Bitcoin. 1.5 trillion in DeFi opportunities. Bro, no one on Bitcoin is going to use Cardano. What are you thinking? Like, maybe you'll get what are we thinking? Like, how much money is going to come from Bitcoin over to Cardano? 100 million? Maybe. I would say 1 to 10 million might come over. Might. Like, why would anyone on Bitcoin want to do DeFi? There is no enthusiasm in DeFi, especially from Bitcoiners. Like, what are they going to do? They're going to come over and do what? Deposit their Bitcoin on a pool? Maybe a USDC Bitcoin pool? And earn a little yield, maybe, at the risk of losing it? Earn less than 1%? Yeah, that's worth it. Let me put my Bitcoin. What can I do with Bitcoin over on Cardano? Earn, farm. This new Eternal kind of sucks. I don't know how to switch my accounts very easily. Toggle this. No. I want it. I want that account, bro. Click this. Mark an account as favorite by hitting the star icon. There is no star icon. If I wanted to send my ADA to sell, I wouldn't even know how to do it very easily. Oh, this is what I missed. Make lace. I don't think it's live yet, but you can do Bitcoin shit, and they're showing that. Bitcoin beta launch in our program can now store and manage BTC. why? I didn't mean to go here. I meant to go to, what's the name? Oh, Tap Tools. USDA 10 million market cap. That's gone down. USDM 11 million. That stayed flat. Hawk. Mike sounds good. Thank you, Velez. 12 hours later. Min swap. How much? Let's sell my min swap. What's it worth? About $3,000. No, 3,008 at $2,000. 2,300. That's disappointing. It's far. Min swaps. What is min swap? 2 cents? Jason promised me $8 min swap. What a asshole. Anyway, what I wanted to do. BTC. What can you do with Bitcoin? No. You can put Bitcoin. Oh, here you go. Damn. So you could farm Bitcoin and iBitcoin and earn 18%. Oh, but that's over on, and you can earn Indy. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'm not doing it. I don't even know how you get Bitcoin over here to do that. Oh, maybe this, you just buy some, what's the name of that platform? Indigo. Cardano stinks, yeah. They all stink, bro. Man, it's 7:44 already. Watch me have something going on over here and I completely forgot. Please accept the disclaimer. I mean, it's possible. What's IBTC worth? Something tells me it's widely out of whack. IBTC. $103,000. Well, that's not good. I have pending ADA, pending Indy. That's not earning shit. 3,000 ADA. Oh, and then I got some here too. Oh, no, I don't. $25, $5, $6, $7, $8, about 9,000 ADA. Just been yield farming for months. Hasn't earned me shit, bro. 3,000 min. 5,000, 6,000 min. We'll say 6,000. 1,200 bucks. I mean, better than a kick in the balls, I guess. If that was $8, I'd be freaking Jason Cryptocro, I like this guy. Like, I like him, but I don't, you know what I mean? I just follow him. Like, he doesn't really say anything. Big Cardano Kool-Aid sipper. People regularly ask me if they can mix several. Well, that's what I want to know. For the most part, I found that most very well. If you put how do you mix it though? Transdermal BPC 157 for bitches that don't want to inject. Input Output Fairgate released the Cardinal White Paper. What is this? This allows Bitcoin assets to be traded like native Cardano Yawn. Crypto Crow been crashing out lately on his streams. Gets to yeah, I wouldn't know. Bro, do not. My YouTube algorithm's a little effed up, to be honest. I'm like, there's nothing from. I don't want to watch most of this shit, but Blade Runner Radio. My girl Summer. I wonder. She loves hip hop, but she does a lot of Tool songs. I think it has to be like Patreon people. OCD, award-winning short film. I watched a really good award-winning short film. I wouldn't say really good, but it was good. Somewhere in between.
What's up? We're future boyfriends, and
I'll put this in the Discord. No. That was like the fundraise. This has the chick from Dave in it,
all right,
which I
everybody.
found interesting. He was in an episode that they did like 8 years ago too, so I just find that interesting. But that was a pretty good short film. A good time travel movie. Way better than that shit Kurt tried to get me to watch. What was the name of that dumbass movie, Kurt? You'll probably watch this later at like 2x speed. Seems like every person I've met with an autoimmune disease also has digestive issues. Well, guess that's me. Moon still on Pluto. Is that a time traveling movie? I don't think it is. Bitch. Today, for the first time in history, a sitting vice president will give a keynote at the Bitcoin conference, and no one cares. This talk, watch and update, blah. Bitcoin is money, everything else is credit. Okay. Jesus Christ, how tall is Michael Saylor? Oh, that's the Winklevi twins. I think they're kind of tall, to be fair. There's a douche sandwich for you. Brave is displaying Cardano to 80 million users. Okay. What's Cardano doing? It's down. Am I excited for the new Fantastic Four movie? No. I had zero interest when it was the Fantastic Four with what's her face and what's his face. I had zero desire to ever watch Fantastic Four. I didn't even know there was a new one. Alba, Kitty Cushionhouse, my glorious queen. Just yeah, I like Alba. He was in an episode of Entourage I watched last night. They did this in 2025 too. I don't remember. Oh, Michael. Yeah. I don't remember this one. I thought what's his face from The Shield was in this, wasn't he? Michael Chiklis, yeah. Chris Evans, yawn. You're still watching? Yeah. Yep. Didn't Derek Jeter give her herpes? I was thinking that, like, she kissed Vince on Entourage. And I'm like, doesn't she have herpes? Maybe they didn't know that. Does Jessica Alba have herpes? Or was this all fake news? Little dump on GME? Yeah. There's no definitive. This doesn't really seem to be. This just seems to be all rumor. 1 in 6 people have herpes? Yuck. That would suck. I've had herpes. Gross. It was on my lip in the form of shingles. It was painful AF. I need to get a shingles vaccine. I'm going to regret that someday, maybe. All right, boys and girls. I woke up at 3 in the morning. Couldn't go back to sleep. Pretty pissed off about that. It's been a long day. I'm super bored with everything in life. First world problems. How big are you? What you need is a nice long walk. Yeah. What I need is a nice long dump. Any more stupid statements? 126 over 83. I don't hate that. That's not a bad print. Oh, nope, number 2. Poopy boom boom number 2 coming in. Creeping up. Could be a 2 boom boom morning. Boom boom. My God, this spinning up this VM is taking forever. Boom boom. How much data? 500 gigs? That's not bad. I got a few VMs I gotta migrate over. I gotta make sure we have the room. Let's see. And then I got to do the app server. Let me hear you say way ho. Boom, boom, boom. That's an easy one, less than 100 gigs. Check the famous server. Jason, did you hear that daughter in the parking lot? What are you talking about? Dad was helping her practice driving in the parking lot. She went off the edge and killed her dad. Went off the edge? Of what? Why are you just why are you having a conversation with Jason like that? That's terrible. Why do you want to bring us down like that? 183, so that's 100, a couple hundred gigs. Not bad. Well, you pissed me off. A little bit of Bitcoin's creeping down. Life could, oh, I see what you're saying. Life could be worse. Yeah, it could be dead. I don't know. That might be an improvement. Sunday swap or Saturn swap. We aren't done yet. Yeah, whatever, bro. Who cares? Slowly and then suddenly. With the Cardinal protocol, we'll be able to bring USDC to Cardano. Okay, how? Bitcoin, Cardano. We'll be able to bring how? Oh, in a smart contract. No one wants that. Oh, USDC has arrived on Bitcoin. Starknet has launched a USDC rune that is one-to-one backed by USDC and is right. All right, so this is what we're celebrating. You can get a Cardinal, a rune USDC on Bitcoin, and then send that to Cardano. So if you want to sell your Bitcoin into USDC, there'll be low liquidity, so you're going to get wrecked on slippage. And then you have to pay money to send it to Bitcoin, and then you have to pay money to undo the wrapper. So let's say you sell $1 million of Cardano, you're immediately going to be at about $800,000 in USDC. The fees probably won't be too bad. So you'll probably convert $1 million of ADA into about 750,000. Yeah. Or you can just freaking send it to Kraken and pay like 20 grand. Yeah. Let's get excited for nothing. Cardano is a joke, bro. The longer this drags out, the bigger of a joke Cardano becomes. I am turning so... I'm Monad version 2, bro. Cardano is a dumpster fire. Cardano wins. If Cardano wins, they're not doing shit. I'm losing prescribers. Because I'm shitting on. Is it because I'm shitting on Cardano? I mean, is that why? Bro, someone tell me why Cardano. Yeah, I've been negative lately. Cardano sucks. Crypto sucks. This bull market sucks. Give me a reason to be positive. Wall Street analysts now admitting that reading headlines and then using. I read the headline. I ask Grok to brief me. Yeah, I do that a little bit. I ask Grok a lot, is this true? RR, a nice day. All right, bros. Not awesome needs to hold the support to invalidate. There must be a top candle. Yep. Top. Cardano has too many middlemen. Just build it on Solana. Solana is not an answer. Solana is cheap and easy and has USDC. There's plenty of problems on Solana. They both suck, dude. None of these layer ones are doing anything. There's no reason to be on chain. There is no reason to be on chain for anything right now. There's no real value. Unless you just want to play in the casino. And the clear winner there is Solana. Go play in the casino. Good luck to Jimmy. SPX now down 12. NASDAQ down 20. Coin down 11. MicroStrategy down 12. Tesla down $1. Jimmy at 31. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this one. I think there's a good chance that this is going to heavily depend on Bitcoin and a little bit more FOMO. But this thing is a completely bloated pig, bro. So, but I mean, there's a lot of Kool-Aid sippers on Twitter blowing it up. So this thing could blow up. A year ago, it did get to $65. I mean, little Bitcoin bull run, a little short squeeze. This could happen again. But if you get one of these candles, get the F out, dude. At least take your initial off the board. Hyper trader liquidation of 105,580, which means they're probably going to go for them. Diamond hands. Gorilla, you're an 8. European Union says it's in constant talks to finalize a trade deal. That can be bullish. Prediction markets now see less than 2 interest rate cuts in 2025. I mean, duh. The bond market says we might not see any. I think the bonds are down 30 ticks. We'll be lucky to see 1 rate cut. I think that my prediction, 1 rate cut this year, maybe. All right, boys and girls, I got to get to work. You all have a fantastic day. 8 likes, you brought the heat. Thank you, appreciate it. Oh my goodness, I've been on the camera this whole time. Well, I mean, for a long time. Just kind of looking at shit. Yeah. Yeah, you got to see my beautiful mug for a little bit.